Greetings once again, and we're embarking on a new phase in our course. At this point, you're all should be pretty seasoned and kind of expert at blogging. Well, expert may be a bit much, but certainly gotten used to it. And it's time now to look at some of the kind of hypertextual aspects of online writing and really get into that kind of area. So in last week's assignment, I asked you to do a post that involved a link. So having done that, you should now be prepared for this week's assignment. Also, all along, part of your job was to look at other blogs and look at what people are doing, particularly in the area that you're involved with. So now, this week's assignment is for you to respond directly to someone else's blog post. This should not be a member of this class. In fact, what you want to try to do is respond to someone else's blog post who's been around longer, has a bigger audience, is more prominent than you are as beginning bloggers. It may not be worth your while to try to get to some celebrity or somebody who's really, really big, but somebody who's kind of another step up, sort of in a middle level compared to where you are. That's the kind of person that you want to go for. So you find another blog post, and the one that's fairly recent, and then you write your blog post as a response, and it could be a positive one or it could be a critical engagement with that other person, and of course you provide the links to that other blog post, and the idea is that you are using your blog to address another blog. In doing so, as a kind of hidden agenda, if you like, or what would be a nice byproduct of this is if that other person acknowledged you, responded to you on their blog, and linked back to your blog, in some way, if you were able to create a connection. If that doesn't work, it's not a problem. I mean, it's not like you failed, but the goal is to in doing this exercise, the secondary goal is to try to see if you can get some kind of response and create some kind of connection with the other person. And really, this is getting into the hypertextual aspect, because your blog then is linked to another blog, is connected to another blog, and interacting with another blog. And that's really part of what makes this, as we say, the blogosphere, makes it a community and a collaborative kind of medium, a social medium, and that can be a lot of fun and certainly very interesting to have happen, as part of the blogging experience. Related to that, in a different way, the reading for last week was about narrative, and for this week, what I'm going to ask you to do is do your own explorations of narrative online, and especially of hypertext narratives online. And this, I'll give you some links for you to explore, so you can get a better idea of what that means. It was originally hypertext was kind of standalone software programs going back to the 80s, where you would get a floppy disk or later a CD-ROM and just use it on your computer. But the web itself is a hypertextual medium. That's why HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The way that we move through the internet via the web as an interface, and HTML, the programming language, is hypertext markup language. So the web is a hypertext sort of writ large, and of course your blogs are part of the web. But I'd like you to look at narratives that use hypertext as a way to create a kind of branching story rather than a linear kind of story. So I'll provide you with links and some additional remarks on this topic. Along with this, getting back to your blogs, what I would like you to do at this point, I mentioned the labels to you at the beginning when you were setting up the blogs, but I didn't stress and I didn't ask you to put that gadget in and start using them right away. Previously, when I've taught this course, I've had it as part of the immediate startup. But I think looking back on it, it occurred to me that it's better to start using it after you've been blogging for a while. So what I want you to do in regard to your blogs now is add the gadget for labels. Which is an important kind of hypertextual, it's a kind of indexing if you like. But add that gadget, go back through all your blog posts and add labels to them. That is, key terms, keywords that come up in your blog posts, so that if somebody, if you're blogging about narratives, for example, and somebody wants to look for all the posts that relate to novels, they click on the label novels, and all those posts are arranged in chronological order. Or if somebody rather is looking for short story, they click on that. Or if they're looking for hypertext, they click on that. Or if they're looking for posts that are particularly about authors, they click on that keyword. Or if they're looking for posts that is about poetry, give a different keyword, they click on that. So that is also part of your assignment for this coming week. Okay, so it's to do the post on that answers or responds to, engages someone else's post on another blog. And again, this should be someone you don't know, someone who's more prominent than yourself. It's to add the labeling gadget and the labels to your posts. And it's to do reading and exploration in narrative and hypertext online. And as you look towards the future, it's a few weeks away now, but this is a good time to start thinking about it. A future assignment in a few weeks is to do a post that's an interview. And then I want you to do an interview with someone, again, try to get someone of some prominence, of some stature in the area that you're blogging about. This is a great opportunity for networking and for getting in touch with someone that maybe you'd like to meet or that can be useful in some way. People love to be interviewed. And maybe you won't be able to get to the big celebrity types, but you can certainly get to somebody that you might not just be able to casually say hello to by asking to do an interview. But it takes a little time to get in touch with people, to get their permission, and then to work out how to conduct the interview, which could be done in person or by telephone or also by email. Some people actually like to do it by email, but because that forces the interviewee to type up the answers, which then can easily be copied and pasted rather than having to type them up yourself. But on the other hand, interviewees don't necessarily want that. That's a lot more work for them. So depending on the stature and relationship, you might want to not suggest that and perhaps even meet the person if that's possible. Anyway, that's a lot for you to do, but it's time again to get to work and get moving and get going. And I'll see you again in a week. Bye.